Hey there. Today we're going to be taking a look at the 37 quart Aspenora portable refrigerator freezer combo. Now this thing, it can run off of 12 volts or 110 depending on your preference, but here it is. It came to me in this box here. The packaging appears to be very good. There is foam around the entire unit. It's even shaped to fit the refrigerator so it doesn't get damaged in shipping. Once you open the inside, it's wrapped in plastic here. I notice it has foam around the sides to keep it from getting damaged, but it came packaged pretty well. No damage that's visible. So I'm going to get this thing out of the box and see what we've got. Alright, so here it is. I got it out of the box and there's no visible scratches or anything. There's a vent here, and on this side there's a little diagram on the back. But this thing, let's measure it real quick. It measures just under 24 inches wide. It is just over 15 inches tall and about 14 and a quarter inches depth. So the inside here, once we get it open, it's pretty well a good size. Now this is 37 quarts. They do make a larger version. I think there's a 54 quart model. You can get this in two different colors. You can get black, which is what we have here, or you can get it in white. They do have a version that is silver on the sides and white on the top, just depending on your preference. But this fridge is about $320 on Amazon, $329, somewhere in there. They probably sell on their website as well. But overall, for 37 quarts in that $300 price range, I really think it's going to be a good value. So once we open it up, there's a box in here, and inside the box, let's see what we've got. We've got a manual here. Looks like an instruction manual and some screws, and we've got two handles which go on the sides here, and that's what the screws would be for. And then I'm actually surprised to see this. We've got two different cords. We've got one for a 12 volt cigarette lighter type plug, and then we've got one here for 110. I'm surprised it didn't come with just one cord like some other 12 volt refrigerators come with. Most of the time they just come with a 12 volt plug, and you have to order the adapter if you want to use it for 110. So that's good. We can use it either way. So I'm going to go ahead and plug this in and see what we've got to work with. I will say it's about 80 degrees here in the garage. Let me grab a thermometer. Alright, so my thermometer is showing 81, and I'm going to just go ahead and put this on the inside. Now, I did let this sit for a good while before I opened it up. You need to let it sit upright for at least 10 hours before you plug it in, but I'm going to go ahead and plug it in and test it out. Alright, so I plugged the fridge into my 12 volt power source to run it and test it with 12 volt power. And automatically the LCD screen came on, and it's showing stop, eco, or max. Now this is lit kind of dim, but you can see it is locked. So if we're going to start by unlocking it, you just hold the unlock button, and then that unlocks everything. And then we actually have to turn the power on. And there's different modes. We can switch it to stop, eco, or max. We're going to set it on max, and it's showing it's 81 degrees here now. I do have a thermometer that's showing 81 degrees as well. So let's test this thing out and see how it does. We are going to turn that, well, it locked on us again, so let's unlock it and let's turn the temperature down. Let's just say 36 degrees. I just heard that compressor kick on, so it kicked on. It appears to be running. It's very quiet. And we'll let this thing set for a little while and come back to it and see what the temperature says. And you can see it locked automatically, so now I can't touch anything on here. Nothing can be disturbed. So let's let this sit for a minute and we'll come back and see how it does. Alright, well here we are an hour later, and the refrigerator is running. I did take a few minutes while it was running to put the handles on. They went on very easily, and they seem to be pretty sturdy, so I think they're going to do real well. It's set at 37. The display here shows 39, but it's running. And let's see what the inside looks like. The inside here shows 46 degrees, so after about an hour of running, it seems to be like it's cooling very well. It is running off the 12-volt source here. And let me just tell you a couple things that I like about this fridge. Now, it is 12 volt, it can run off of 110 power, so I like the versatility of that. It does have a USB plug here. I guess you could charge your phone from it or some other device if you wanted to. If you've just got this plugged in, you can plug your phone or something into that there. It's got the LCD display. This is all touch controlled. I like that it is basically has like a thermostat here. You can set the temperature you want, leave it alone. As you can hear, the compressor's running, and then it'll try to maintain that temperature. Other refrigerators that I've had in the past, they have a knob that turns, and you have to try to guess the temperature you want to keep it. But this seems to do a pretty good job of maintaining temperature. There is a light on the inside. I hope you can see it, but when you open the lid here, that light comes on, and it illuminates the inside of the fridge there very nicely. Another thing I like about this fridge is the no slam hinges. If you see here, they've got these little hinges here, and if you drop the lid, it just kind of closes slowly. I like that. It does have a latch here. You have to squeeze up on the lever to open it. It's got a foam seal all the way around here that keeps it sealed nice and tightly, and there is a ridge right around the ledge here, and it's got a little chain that keeps it from falling open. So it seems to be a pretty well built fridge, and it's pretty lightweight. I think I mentioned it's 34 pounds dry, so empty it's 34 pounds, and the size is pretty good for a 37 quart fridge. There is some insulation, but the walls are not too thick to make this thing over bulky. So overall, I'm impressed with this. If you're interested in one of these, check out the description below. There will be a link to this. Like I said, there is a white version and a black version, so whichever one you choose is your preference. But I'm happy with it. I'm excited to see how it works out in the field. This is great for camping, car traveling, or even if you just need a little bit more refrigerator space in your apartment or your dorm, just because you can plug it into 112 volt, 110 volt, on the wall. So good little fridge. I'm excited about it. If you have any questions, just let me know. Thanks for watching.